Hey everyone, Madison here with a yummy rest and release practice. So today we will be using some sort of a prop. So if you have a thicker blanket that you can fold up, or maybe a couple of pillows or a bolster, you're gonna get cozy and just take a minute to slow down. We'll move through some more restorative poses and then also add in a couple of really releasing, kind of juicier poses as well. So to get started, take any prop that works for you in your home and just place it sort of at the top part of your mat in the center. Scoot your buns to the end of your prop and just lie down on your back. So allowing the prop to kind of help open up the heart space here. Legs can be however you are comfortable. You can have your legs long. Feet together, knees wide is great. If you'd like, you can keep your knees bent with feet on the floor. And just dropping in to this moment and dropping into each moment as it arises. And allowing yourself this time to put everything down and just chill out for a second. It's a short 30-minute chill out session today, so dropping the eyelids shut. Just take a moment to be. You can take an inventory of how you're feeling, of maybe things that you're carrying with you. And know that this mat space is a safe space for you to carry whatever you need to carry. And it's also a wonderful space to drop everything at the door and just let it all go for a few minutes. So taking some deeper breaths here through the nose. Feeling the chest rising and falling. With this more emphasized feeling on the chest, opening up. And placing one hand on the belly and another on your heart space. Finding an inhale rising in the belly first. Continuing to move up through the body, opening the rib cage, lifting the heart, and exhale, dropping the heart, ribs contract and belly lowers. Finding another breath like this. And then letting go of the three-part yogic breath and moving into just an even, slow breath. Beautiful. This time is so precious, and it is so easy to ignore little moments of rest. But the benefit that those moments have on our psyche and the soul and all the deep layers of the self. They are very important. It's allowing yourself to exist without any expectations in that moment. Drawing the knees together. Lifting one foot up at a time here. Just marching through the feet a little bit. And roll off of the bolsters onto one side. And go ahead and move the bolster off the side of the mat here, pushing it up into a seat. Coming over onto the hands and knees. Knees go wide, toes come together to touch. Sit back on the heels for a moment to grab your bolster again here and just place it between the knees slightly. And just find a pose with your head off to one side or the other. Again, now dropping in this more internal position. So with the first posture, really open up our hearts. Need some more room to fill up more. And now in this child's pose, we have the opportunity to nurture ourselves. Inhaling for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top for 2, 1. Exhaling for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom for 2, 1. One more time. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. This time hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming back into your natural breathing pattern. Go ahead and push yourself up off of the bolster and gently set it to the side. Bringing the knees together a little bit more, finding your tabletop position here. A couple rounds of cat-cow, warming up the spine. Inhale, dropping the belly, gaze lifts. And exhale, arch through the spine. One more round here. Perfect. Go ahead and tuck the toes and lift the knees. Push yourself back up into a downward facing dog. Just pedaling out the feet a little bit. Then lifting up that right leg to three-legged. Step that right foot all the way to the outside edge of the right hand. So we're in high lizard here. Staying high, staying on the hands. Rocking a little bit back and forth here. Keeping the knee snuggled into the shoulder. And dropping that left knee onto the mat. Untuck the left toes. And you can begin to drop down to the forearms here if that feels comfortable for you. Or you can stay high. The lizard pose here, just envisioning a shedding of skin. So releasing the tension here that you're holding in the hips. Continuing to breathe deeply. One more inhale here, coming back up onto the hands if you went to elbows. Beautiful. Walking that right foot into the midline a little. And exhale, straighten through the right knee. Bowing forehead over the right leg here. Keeping a slight bend in that leg. Bend and flex. Point and flex the right foot. Maybe rolling out the neck a little bit. Bending into that right knee one more time. Staying on the fingertips here, heart reaching towards the front of the room. That left hip flexor opening up. Inhale. And exhale, bow over the right leg. Another breath cycle here. Yes, good stuff. Walking the right foot over to the left. Now from here, straightening that right leg as much as feels comfortable. Flex the right foot. So we're really getting more of an IT band stretch in here now. And you can bow as much or as little as feels comfortable to you. Definitely keeping that right foot flexed. And then while you're here, find your pillows, your blankets, your bolster, and just set it off to the right. Easy access. Bend into the right knee. Plant that right foot down on the mat. And go ahead and drop the right knee open to the right. Finding the bolster, you can place that just under your right glute, your right thigh. Just finding a supported pigeon. So we haven't done a lot of asana or anything to really warm up, but taking a moment just to allow these poses to move some things for us, to release maybe old patterns or ways of thinking. Staying elevated here in the supported pigeon. And using the breath to flush everything out. One more, inhale. And on the exhale, lowering down to the elbows. If you have another pillow, it would be a great spot underneath the head here. Just dunk. You can also double fist the hands to create a little pillow for the head, or you can lower all the way down to the earth. And pressing back up to the hands. Swinging that left leg around. So finding a seat here, you might be sitting on your bolster. Go ahead and remove that and set it off to the side. Scooching back on the mat, finding cobbler's pose, so bringing the feet together, knees out wide, grabbing hold of the ankles here. Elbows can help you deepen the posture as you press them into the knees, or just holding onto the feet. Inhale, reaching the crown of the head to the ceiling, and pulling the torso gently forward. keeping the spine straight here as long as you can. And if you'd like to fold over, bending through the spine, or continuing to work on pulling the chest towards the feet first. So feet closer together here gives you more of a groin stretch. Feet closer to your body gives you more of a groin stretch, and feet farther out gives you more of a hip stretch. So transitioning from one to the other, and see what feels better to you, where you need more love. And give your feet a little massage here while you're here. Pretend like you're reading a book, opening the pages. And one more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Perfect. Crossing the ankles, coming back onto the hands and knees. One more cat-cow here to reset. Inhale, dropping the belly. Beautiful. And exhale, cat pose. Nice. Pressing back up into downward facing dog. Give a little pedal out of the feet here. Lifting the left leg high. And step the left foot up to the outer edge of the left hand. Lizard pose here on the other side. So staying high, just rocking forward and back. Envisioning that shedding of the skin here again. This reptilian named pose. And drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. And you can stay here or drop down to the elbows, snuggling that left knee into the shoulder. And just breathe. And walking the left foot just to the midline of the mat here. Straightening out through the left leg, bowing over the left knee. Pointing and flexing that left foot. Rolling out the neck a little bit here as well. And you can keep that left knee as bent as you'd like. And coming to the front, bending through the left knee, heart reaches to the front of the room, keeping the fingertips grounded here. Exhale, folding over one more time. Perfect. Coming forward a little here, walk that left foot over to the right. Straighten out as much as feels comfortable to you in the left leg, keeping that left foot flexed here, going for that IT band stretch on the left side. Bowing over the left leg. Also readying the bolster for pigeon on the other side here. So one more breath here in the IT band stretch, keeping that left foot flexed. Perfect. Bend into the left knee. And dropping the left knee over to the left, tucking the bolster underneath the left glute, the left thigh. whatever you need, staying high here. Keeping the eyes shut or open. Staying here for a couple of breaths. So sending your inhale to any area that may be tight or be holding tension. And your exhale releases all of that one little bit at a time. You can come down onto the elbows here, grab a pillow for your head or make your fist pillow. And staying here for 2 rounds of breath. When you feel complete on both sides, pressing back up and sitting back on that left glute, swing the right leg around to the front. Coming to the back body. So from here, hugging the knees up and into the chest. Rocking a little bit side to side. Beautiful. Extend the left leg out long. Hug the right knee up and into that right armpit, flexing through both of the feet here. Inhale. Grab your bolster and just place it to the left of you somewhere. You're gonna try to land your knee on this bolster for an assisted twist. So pulling the right knee across your body here, letting the leg land on the bolster, opening up the arms, looking over at the right fingertips, and just breathing here. One more inhale through the nose. And let it go on the exhale, rolling back over to the back. Pull that right knee up and in one more time. Give it a good squeeze. Perfect. Extending that right leg long. And pulling the left leg up and in to that left armpit. Flexing through both the feet. And get your bolster ready for the other side. Placing that somewhere to the right of you, within a good reach. Hugging the left knee up and in one more time. Inhale. And exhale, drawing the knee across your body to the right. Falling onto the bolster. Tee the arms out wide and looking over at the left fingertips. One more inhale here. And on the out, coming back to the back body, bringing both knees back up into the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. Beautiful. And then taking your bolster and placing it under your knees. So letting the legs be long, Place the bolster under the knees here and lying down on your back body, backs of the hands resting on the mat. Coming into stillness for a moment. So feeling the heels sinking into the earth, feeling the calves heavy against the bolster, knees melting into gravity's hold. The hips are held here. Lower back can just release and let go. The shoulders drawing away from the face, slowly falling into the mat space. And let the tongue be loose in the mouth and the eyeballs just float. Let everything be heavy. Letting go of any structure you've put within the breath. And let yourself be held in this moment. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana, feel free to pause the video and stay as long as you'd like. Otherwise, wiggle through the fingertips and the toes. Just push the bolster off to the side here with your legs. Drawing the knees up, roll into the fetal position on either side. Pressing up to a seat. And drawing the hands together at the heart is taking a moment of gratitude, the opportunity to rest. And thank you so much for showing up to practice today and for being here. The light in me honors and bows to the lights in you. Namaste.